Good afternoon. Today we are going to talk about company game, Omega Company Management Simulator. The members of the team are Becerril Denis, Benítez Erika, Borja Jocelyn, Casaverde Rosa, Chagua Sayuri, Esquivel Sergio, y González Ana. Next.
Now I am going to talk about the strategic plan. We will focus on the innovation segment, delivering a value proposition based on high-tech products with a high level of innovation, which will allow us to differentiate yourself and have a higher average price than the competition.
For the first decision, we don't enter in a new market. Therefore, in the current market, we plan to generate an income of 5,335,088, but we only managed to reach 48,741,612. That is, we had coverage of 93% and have a variation of minus 1.6%. Regarding the units sold, it was proposed to sell a total of 312,246, but only 294,520 were sold, having a coverage of 94.3%. Finally, we project to have an average unit price of 164, and the price we arrived at was 163, which is not much difference since 99.3% was covered. Next.
Expenses, projection versus real. In total cost we have 25.505.342 units produced. In units produced we have 24.784.000. Cost Tecnoperso 7.416.000 y 7.588.167. Cost PEC Electro 5.768.000 y 6.176.934. Cost Domo Hogar 11.600.000 y 11.678.966. Next.
Analysis the bridge. Total incomes was lower than projects at 11.118.163. The reason for it is that the Central and South America market did not sell what the expense in its our 5 years in the market. Next, please.
Analysis of gap, cost, and expense. Explanation of the gap. There are gaps in logistic, cost, user, I heard, level of inventor, and expected. Since more what planned to be produced. The gaps in Spencer are due to the fact no budget was allocated due to lack of liquidity.
Okay, the results of the second decision, although our sales increased, the expected units won't be sold. Therefore, there is still stock in the inventory, which generates additional expenses. Also, technology must be increased. On the other hand, our organizational capacity has increased compared to the previous year. However, compared to the competition, it's still low. For this reason, it's necessary to invest in the constant training of our personnel and focus on different areas determined in the development of the organization process. Next.
Production analysis. Do the acquisition of a new factory, our production capacity increase. However, your sales are lower than the production we make. So we don't require a new factory, but to focus on increasing sales through marketing and promotion strategies.
Price analysis. According to the results, our company is carrying out a good price management since it is within the range of the competition. Therefore, the competitive price strategy has to the maintenance. Next.
Factory occupancy rate. The occupancy rate of our factory is low, which indicate lower production, as well as unnecessary costs. The ideal is to maintain the occupancy rate above 90%. However, our company has problem high side, seeing despite having a low occupancy rate of 66.5%. We are now able to sell all production it weight one to increase or occupancy rate. Therefore, sales goods rate increase. 8B entering a new market of strategy to match its rate in current market.
Our company compared to the competition as a lower brand volume, and therefore it is necessary to carry out a marketing and promotion strategy to achieve a better position in the minds of consumer. Financial analysis. The previous year acts to a short-term financial loan was not taken into account. It was only made in the long term, which generated an excess payment of interest. Next.
Okay, in decision round results 3, sales analysis. In this period, sales had significant increase. This is mainly due to two factors. We entered
Dennis, continue, please.
Okay, in this period, sales had a significant increase. This is mainly due to two factors. We entered a new market and increased the units produced. Lengthwise, investment was made in promotion, but still not all the units produced were sold, and our inventory over sales increased by 17.1% compared to the previous year, which generates unnecessary expenses to keep that merchandise in the warehouse. Next, please.
In the production capacity, sales are less than the production achieved, so it is necessary to increase sales by improving marketing company and focus on more competitive and advanced. Um, To establish the price, we have based ourselves on the competitive that is already established in the market. This will help us to position ourselves in a not so aggressive way in a said market. Only the competition through this phrase, stress we can gain advance over our competitor and gradually position or less in this new market niche.
Okay, the occupancy rate of our factories is 92.4% compared to the competition. It is relatively acceptable, which is ideal. We managed to increase the occupancy rate, but this generated another inconvenience. The production was higher than the previous year, for which it left more product in stock without being able to sell, despite having entered a new market. It is recommended to invest in promotion and marketing to generate more demand. Next.
Promotion analysis. Our Omega company in the market area rank value as 31.4 point in the year 2023, since it did not offer no result. They did not allow it to have a positive impact on its commercial action in recent years.
Okay, finance analysis for decision round 3. The previous year, access to a short-term financial loan was not taken into account. It was only made in the long term, so an excess of interest payments was maintained. Therefore, it is necessary to be able to access a short term, to be able to pay for our activities and in turn pay less interest.
Okay, what do we learn? The Omega company learned you reduce the percentage of expense with reference to income. Improve product innovation, taking advantage of the high technology factories that the company has in order to differentiate ourselves from the competition. The market segment do not focus on a single product, so it is important to diversify the range of products to have a greater scope. In this way, the demand can be increased and with its sales. Thank you for attention.